Have you ever wondered what makes Saturn so distinct from other planets in our solar system? It's those breathtaking rings, the crowning glory of Saturn. They're not just a pretty face, though. These rings are composed of billions of icy particles, some as tiny as grains, others as large as boulders. And they're not close-knit either. These rings extend thousands of kilometers from Saturn's surface, creating a magnificent spectacle. So Saturn's rings aren't just for show, they're a bustling hub of icy particles. Saturn isn't just famous for its rings, it's also massive. The grandeur of Saturn is truly exceptional, with the planet boasting a diameter of around 74,897 miles. Imagine that, a planet that is almost 10 times the size of Earth. Now you might be curious, where does Saturn stand in the cosmic size chart? Well, it proudly holds the title of the second largest planet in our solar system. The only planet that surpasses Saturn in size is the gas giant Jupiter. But don't let that fool you. Saturn is no less impressive. If we lined up over 9 Earths side by side, they would just about span the width of Saturn. So next time you gaze up at the night sky and spot the distant planet, remember that you're looking at a celestial titan. Saturn, a giant among planets, is second only to Jupiter in size. Despite its size, Saturn might surprise you with its lack of heft. It's the second largest planet in our solar system, yet it holds a relatively low density. In fact, if we could find a bathtub big enough to hold Saturn, it would float. This is due to its gaseous composition, predominantly hydrogen and helium. So while it's a heavyweight in terms of size and influence, it's practically a featherweight in density. Imagine a planet-sized rubber duck. That's Saturn for you. Saturn's day is much shorter than ours. Imagine this. While we complete one rotation in 24 hours, Saturn, the second largest planet in our solar system, accomplishes the same feat in just about 10.7 hours. Yes, you heard that right. This rapid rotation is quite a spectacle and is a testament to the planet's gaseous composition. But here's a twist. Saturn's rotation rate isn't the same everywhere. It varies depending on the latitude. This is because Saturn, unlike our home planet, is not solid. It's a giant ball of gas, mainly hydrogen and helium. This gaseous makeup results in different parts of the planet rotating at different speeds. Near Saturn's equator, the rotation is faster, while towards the poles it slows down. This differential rotation leads to some interesting phenomena, like the creation of its iconic bands and storms. So, a day on Saturn is a whirlwind, literally. Saturn's North Pole holds a bizarre secret. A storm, but not just any storm. A hexagonal storm. Imagine a hurricane with a well-defined eye. But instead of the usual circular shape, it's a perfect hexagon. Yeah, sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, right? But it's all too real. First spotted by the Voyager spacecraft in the early 80s, this 6-sided vortex has been a source of intrigue and fascination for scientists worldwide. Measuring around 25,000 kilometers across, it could comfortably fit nearly 4 Earths. And despite countless theories, from atmospheric flow patterns to wave interactions, the exact cause of this unique phenomenon still eludes us. So every time you look up at the night sky and spot Saturn, remember that there's a hexagonal storm raging on its north pole, a storm that doesn't play by our earthly rules. This hexagonal storm is one of the many unsolved mysteries of the cosmos. Saturn isn't alone in its journey around the sun. It's accompanied by a remarkable entourage of at least 82 known moons, each with its own unique characteristics. But one moon outshines them all, and that's Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Titan is so grand that it's even larger than the planet Mercury. Now, what makes Titan truly unique is its thick atmosphere, primarily composed of nitrogen with traces of methane and ethane. This makes it the only moon in our solar system known to boast a dense atmosphere. Imagine that. A moon with its own weather system, complete with seasons and possibly liquid bodies on its surface. It's almost like a planet of its own. And let's not forget the other moons, each with its own unique qualities contributing to the rich tapestry of Saturn's miniature solar system. Saturn is a miniature solar system in itself, with its many moons. Much of what we know about Saturn comes from a special mission. That mission, the Cassini-Huygens mission, was a joint venture between NASA and the European Space Agency, carried out between 2004 and 2017. This mission was an extraordinary undertaking that provided us with unprecedented insights into Saturn and its moons. The Cassini spacecraft orbited Saturn, capturing detailed images and data of the planet's atmosphere, rings, and moons. Meanwhile, the Huygens probe made a daring descent onto the surface of Titan, Saturn's largest moon. This was the first and, so far, the only landing on an outer solar system body. It revealed a world with rivers, lakes, and rain, eerily reminiscent of Earth, but with liquid methane instead of water. The Cassini-Huygens mission broadened our understanding of the solar system and raised new questions about the potential for life beyond Earth. The Cassini-Huygens mission brought Saturn from a distant ringed dot to a world of wonder. Saturn is full of surprises. This celestial beauty is home to a variety of unique features that set it apart. Let's dive into some of these. First, we have the shepherd moons. These small moons play a significant role in maintaining the shape of Saturn's rings. It's like they're herding the particles in the rings, hence the name. Their gravitational interaction with the ring particles helps keep everything in order. But even with these shepherds, the rings of Saturn are not as stable as they might seem. They're constantly changing due to gravitational interactions and other factors. Some scientists even speculate that these iconic rings might disappear entirely in a few 100 million years. Now, wouldn't that be a sight? Now, let's shift our gaze from the rings to the planet itself. Saturn's powerful magnetic field generates electromagnetic auroras at its poles. These are similar to Earth's northern and southern lights, but on a scale that's hard to fathom. Imagine an ethereal light show, but far more vast and powerful. Deep within Saturn's interior, things get even more interesting. Here, the intense pressure and temperature transform hydrogen into a liquid metallic state, generating a powerful magnetic field. This liquid metallic hydrogen core is another feature that makes Saturn unique. And it's not just Saturn's core and atmosphere that are intriguing. Its rings are home to tiny moonlets, some of which could be as small as a house or a large building. These moonlets are embedded within the rings, adding another layer of complexity to Saturn's already fascinating ring system. Finally, let's talk about Saturn's high-speed winds. The planet's upper atmosphere experiences winds with speeds reaching up to 1,100 miles per hour near its equator. That's faster than the speed of sound on Earth. Saturn, a planet of many wonders, never ceases to amaze us. Saturn, a gas giant, is more than just a beautiful celestial body. It's a magnificent world, teeming with mysteries that continue to captivate us. Its iconic rings, composed of billions of icy particles, extend thousands of kilometers from the planet's surface, a spectacle that's visible even from Earth. Saturn, the second largest planet in our solar system, boasts a low density that belies its immense size. It spins rapidly on its axis with a rotation rate that varies due to its gaseous composition. The planet's north pole houses a peculiar hexagonal storm, a mystery that has intrigued scientists since its discovery. Saturn, a true moon magnet, has at least 82 known moons, each with its unique features. The Cassini-Huygens mission, a collaboration between NASA and the European Space Agency, has provided us with invaluable insights into this ringed giant. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember the marvels of Saturn, the ringed giant.